So baka 12 midnight. So let's see kung ilang
Pero
oras.
ito, hindi sasapaw sa airtime ninyo yung end ng translasyon.
Ay, kayang-kaya ni Cheska yun, kahit sumapaw yun.
bawas tayo.
Live annotate, Cheska, go!
Go, Cheska! Marathon!
Hanggang 9:30 lang tayo,
Ay,
di ba?
hanggang 9:30. Okay.
Tagalog.
Oh, thank you, Ate Gretch, Tito Sean, and Madam Pawi. Maraming salamat. We've got a couple of must-see matchups in the NBA today. Plus, Northport's Arvin Tolentino is joining us live via Zoom to talk about the Batang Pier statement win over Barangay Ginebra San Miguel last night in the PBA Commissioner's Cup.
And it is the end of an era for the Signal HD Spikers in the PVL as they part ways with not one but two of their stars.
Big losses, Check.
Ooh.
Really big losses. Find out who in just a bit. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Latuncalo.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy Leagues. Dribbles, puts it on. Unbelievable. Gemma on the left side. Oh, pass! Stuck in another one. Bacunas rejecting Estevo for the
A blockbuster battle between the top two teams in the NBA ends in favor of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavs outlasted the Oklahoma City Thunder 129 to 122. Not only did the Cavs get their 11th straight win, but they also ended OKC's franchise best streak at 15 straight victories and prevented the Thunder from pulling even for the best record in the league. Twin Towers, Jared Allen, and Evan Mobley, who led the way for Cleveland amid a fairly quiet 11-point night from Donovan Mitchell. Allen posted 25 markers, 11 rebounds, and 3 steals. Mobley added 21 points, 10 boards, and 7 assists. OKC got 31 points from the usual suspect, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, in a losing cause. Cavs are now 32-4 this season, while the Thunder are right behind them with 30 wins and 6 losses. After the game, Allen and Mobley talked about their roles in Cleveland's huge victory.
Absolutely. I feel like we basically protected the rim as we should. Obviously, they're going to make some shots, but every time they drove, they definitely saw either Evan or I down there, and they second-guessed their decision.
Yeah, I would say the same. Me and Jay are, I feel like the two best bigs in the league at protecting the paint. And tonight we're down there just trying to make it hard on them. And I feel like we got a lot of deflections and the guards as well with their ball pressure. It was just making it tough on Shai and everyone on the floor.
I feel like I'm slowing down on defense, and not physically, but mentally, and starting to understand the game more, understanding what sets are being run. And so I don't want to say like I can see the future, but I can like predict what's going to happen out there. And offensively, I feel like the same thing. I just can read it better. You know, finding Evan on the roll, definitely should throw him a lob tonight. You know, just stuff like that, just understanding everything more.
Meantime, the Milwaukee Bucks remind us that they're still one of the NBA's most dangerous teams as they roll past Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. The game was close until early in the second as the Bucks unleashed a 32-13 run to close out the half. Milwaukee never looked back en route to an impressive 121-105 win. Damian Lillard was in top form as he finished with 26 points, including 4 triples and 8 assists. Giannis Antetokounmpo flexed his muscles for a near triple-double of 25 markers, 16 rebounds, and 8 dimes as well. The Bucks were also able to stifle Wembanyama, who had only 10 points. Milwaukee rises to 19 wins and 16 losses, while San Antonio falls 1 game below 500 with 18 victories and 19 setbacks. At the post-game press conference, Lillard and coach Doc Rivers talked about the factors that led to their success.
I think it was everything starts with our focus, and I think we've just been more focused and coming off some games that we feel like we should have won. Obviously, you got to look at what you're not doing or what you could be doing better. And I think our focus on our game plan, knowing players' tendencies, and ultimately, like, what's going to give us a chance to win games, and what are we doing when we're at our best. And I think we are physical. We're on the string defensively. We competing defensively and getting stops. And when we get stops and we get to run out at guys, you got somebody like Giannis going downhill, and they have to put 3, 4, and sometimes 5 people in a wall to stop him, and he's hitting shooters. We're not having to take it out the net and play against that pressure every time. We just get stops, you run it at them, team's off balance, and we're able to dominate that way.
I just thought that we were really physical defensively all night, minus the third quarter. The first 6 minutes in the third quarter, I thought we kind of let go of the rope for a second, and then we got it back. But you just have to play them, especially when that way. Otherwise, he'll kill you, and CP will kill you. And I just thought that was important, and we did that tonight.
The Indiana Pacers with a blowout win in their Central Division clash with the Chicago Bulls. The Pacers found themselves up by 34 in the third quarter before eventually getting rid of the Bulls 129-113. Pascal Siakam going off for Indiana with a team-high 26 points. Thomas Bryant was on point as well, adding 22 markers and 8 rebounds in the victory. My boy, that man flexing right there, Tyrese Halliburton, having a double-double, 16 points and 13 assists. The Pacers have won 4 in a row, improving their record now to 20 wins and 18 losses. As for the Bulls, well, they dropped to 17 victories against 20 setbacks.
As for the Denver Nuggets, they survive another night without Nikola Jokic as they beat the Los Angeles Clippers. The 3-time MVP is still out due to an illness, but Jamal Murray and Russell Westbrook were there to lead the Nugs to a 126-103 win. Murray had a team-high 21 points and 9 assists. Westbrook added 19 markers, 6 rebounds, 8 dimes. The Clips were also one superstar down as Kawhi Leonard had to help family members evacuate because of the wildfires in California. Denver improves its record to 21 wins and 15 losses. LA drops to 20 victories and 17 defeats.
More NBA action coming your way with 4 more games on tap.
Here are the results. Tyrese Maxey drains the go-ahead basket with 23 seconds left to push the Philadelphia 76ers past the Washington Wizards 109-103. The Detroit Pistons win their 5th straight game after a 113-98 victory over the Brooklyn Nets.
Karl Anthony Towns returns for New York, and the Knicks just crushed the Toronto Raptors here, 112-98, ending a 3-game skid. And lastly, the Portland Trail Blazers score a 119-100 wire-to-wire over the struggling New Orleans Pelicans. Coming up here on the show, high-scoring forward Arvin Tolentino joins us to talk about the Northport Batang Piers' solid start to the PBA Commissioner's Cup. That and more when play-by-play returns only here on One News. is expected to play a bigger role for the national team in the upcoming FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers in February. But as Japet points out, the team still has other young bigs like AJ Edu. Nonetheless, Aguilar said he will remain ready for whatever Coach Tim Cohn and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas will ask of him. Soto suffered the ACL injury on January 5th during a Japan B-League game between his team, the Koshigaya Alphas, and the Seahorses Mikawa.
I know he's in a hard time right now, but all I can say is he's still young. You're still young, and always trust in the Lord. Have faith. He has plans for you, and keep your spirit up, and you will be back stronger. So God bless you. God bless you, Kai. I mean, I feel like there's still other bigs like AJ Edu. Hope he stay healthy. So I'm just here. I'm just a backup. So Junmar is still there. So we still have a lot of young guys. So.
Wise words from Japet Aguilar, and of course everyone is wishing Kai a speedy recovery. Moving on to the Northport Batang Pier, they are legit and they are here to stay. Northport remains as the top team in the PBA after defeating perennial tormentors, the Barangay Ginebra San Miguel Gin Kings. Head coach Bonnie Tan says their 119-116 escape of Ginebra was a statement win for naysayers who say they can't beat good teams. This is Northport's first victory over Ginebra in 5 years, and it comes even after top local Arvin Tolentino fouled out with 2 minutes left in the close match. Tolentino contributed 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals before sitting out the rest of the game. In the final stretch, it was the tandem of Kadim Jack and Joshua Munzon that took over. Jack put up 32 markers and 16 rebounds, while Munzon churned out 27 points and 6 dimes. The victory improves the Batang Pier's record to 7 wins against just 1 loss. Ginebra drops to 5-3. Here are Tan and Munzon talking about their focus heading into the game.
Before the start of the game, sa practice, we talk about na it's beatable pa rin yung Ginebra, even though na we haven't beaten them for the past 5 years, 14 games yata to be exact. Before the start of the last year conference, we beat the Ginebra sa out-of-town games against sa Ginebra at Batangas City. On tour, PBA on tour. So sabi nga, yun lang. That's a game na we mentioned na beatable yung Ginebra. No? And again, we challenge yung mga players namin na yung tonight's game, no, it's a statement game for us. Everyone's questioning about yung status ng team, na hindi kami na-analo sa mga big teams. No? So I hope na with this win, we proved na we're here to win games, no? And we're here to be competitive, na hindi yung basta-basta na team lang.
We just take it day by day, game by game. We can't focus on, more 3 games or 2 games ahead. We just focus on the game ahead of us, and that was what we wanted to do going into the break. We knew that we were going to play a tough team in Ginebra tonight, one of the better teams in the league, and we've been preparing for it, pretty much the whole break. So I think all that hard work we did paid off tonight, and we was able to stick to the game plan, and we made it happen.
And now joining us to talk about Northport's big win against Ginebra last night, as well as the Batang Pier's best start in franchise history, 6-1. We have now via Zoom Arvin Tolentino joining us here on Play by Play. Vin, magandang gabi. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Arvin.
Hi, guys.
Congrats. Saya nung ngiti, oh. Tingnan mo yung smile niya, check, oh. Ear to ear. Yan bang ngiting number 1 sa team standings, Vin? 6-1?
Yeah. Saya. Sobrang saya.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Paano yung sagot,
We're
check?
actually 7-1 Monday.
Ano, Vin?
We're 7-1.
Ay, sorry naman. Oo. 7-1 nga. So, kita mo,
Yeah.
we're not 6-1. We're 7-1. Okay. First of all, again, congratulations. Thank you for your time. I know I just contacted you kanina, but you said yes right away. Okay, Northport's first victory. Na kanina, we were listening to the post-game press conference ng teammate mo, si Joshua Munzon, and si Coach Bonnie Tan. And Coach Bonnie said, 5 years. Kumbaga, this is Northport's first victory against Ginebra after 5 years. And of course, may history ka. You were drafted 6 years ago, 2019, by Barangay Ginebra, 10th overall in the first round. You've won 2 titles with them. Ano yung pakiramdam of finally beating Ginebra after not beating them for so long? And also, yun nga, may history ka na. May kasama bang revenge vin na, tinraid nyo ako okay. Eto, panalo kami.
To be honest, meron siyempre. I'm sure lahat naman ng player na nasa-trade may ganong mindset, di ba? Hindi lang siguro ako. So, yun na, after I think 6 or 7 games against Ginebra, simula nung na-trade ako, ngayon lang ako nanalo against them. So, sobrang saya. And then for the franchise also, after 5 years, ang tagal nun. Kaya very, the whole team, the management, very happy sa panalo namin kahapon.
Speaking of your mindset, I mean, you already mentioned na syempre it's already in your mind also pagpasok mo in a game against Ginebra after being traded. But ganda ng laro mo last night 29 points, 6 threes, 3 steals. As a player, paano ba yung pagpasok mo na did you know that this was going to be your night, that you would actually really do well on the floor, or it was more of on the court na talagang ikakayod ko to until makuha ko yung mga puntos?
Mas yung the preparation, I think, hindi ko, well, of course, yung confidence sa sarili ko na I know I'm gonna do well dahil I'm prepared. Nag-prepare talaga for this game. And yun nga, during nung laro na, nasa isip ko lang is I'm gonna do my best, diba? To really help the team. I did not focus on one thing or any specific thing. Talagang kung ano yung at the moment, kung ano yung kailangan ng team, yun yung ibibigay ko. And swerte naman na shoot yung mga 3 points ko and nanalo kami.
Laki na naman na smile,
Oo. Swerte ba yun? Kayo nga ni Munzon, well, si Kadim Jack, alam mo, in-import gagawa talaga yan, 32 and 16. Per ikaw, 29, sabi nga ni Check, 27 naman si Joshua Munzon. Ikaw nga, 53% from the field and 67% from 3. Vin, may nabasa akong story. This is a very nice story. Kasi when we talk about yung syempre yung trabaho natin, kami and then even in your industry, tuloy-tuloy yan. Everyday kayo may practice. Kami, we go on air every day as well. Holidays, hindi tayo, kumbaga, wala sa vocabulary natin yan, yung bakasyon, di ba? Pero kayo, you had the break, and I read, ikaw daw mismo, you initiated that, and coming from my perspective, a star player asking his teammates na balik tayo ensayo, parang putulin natin yung holiday break natin. Una sa lahat, totoo ba yung kwentong yun? And paano mo napapayag sina Joshua Munzon, sina Franyu, yung mga teammates mo na, tara, balik tayo ensayo, pagandaan natin ni Ginebra?
Actually, originally, yun yung plan talaga. Yun yung, kumbaga, parang reward sa amin ni Coach. Ang sabi nila, if we win 5 games out of 7 this year, or last year, bibigyan nila kami ng mahabang break sa holiday. During the holidays. And so kaya siguro maganda rin yung nilaro namin. May reward But again, as a professional, as a basketball player, that's hard, di ba? Yung being out off for the 10 to 12 days.
Yeah.
Parang nahirap yun, lalo holidays pa, siyempre daming kainan. So I asked the coaches, the players also, na kung pwede after Christmas mag-practice tayo kasi yun nga, we can't afford to do that, diba? Yung almost 2 weeks na walang practice or just working out kasi mawawala ka sa timing. yung basketball shape mo medyo mawawala ka rin. So I asked them, the coaches are happy for that. And the players also, hindi naman sila nagreklamo. Parang kumbaga understood na of course they're happy about that 10-day break na bibigay sa amin ni coach. Sino ba naman hindi, di ba? But again, we can't afford to do that. Especially now na maganda yung nilalaro namin. We were at the top of the standings.
Yes.
We're on a roll. So, kumbaga, I told the guys na maximize na natin to. Kasi, mahirap na baka
Bumaba
after,
pa.
baka hindi na tayo manalo eh. Siyempre, maghahabol tayo ng condition ulit.
Correct.
And, so, yan, happy naman the players. They agreed naman. Wala namang reklamo. So, yun. Ito na yung naging result. So, maganda yung nilaro namin against Ginebra. That's actually a big game for us.
Yeah.
And as LeBron would say, job's not done, diba?
Oo.
Yeah. And we're this is our job eh. Ito yung trabaho namin. Kumbaga, it's not really a big sacrifice for us. This is just a normal day, kumbaga, para sa amin.
And 4 games left in the elimination. So Meralco 4-3, Rain or Shine 4-1, San Miguel 3-4, Blackwater 1-5. How will you guys be approaching these remaining games?
Well, for now, we're focusing on Meralco first. Kumbaga, step by step eh. So we can't really look ahead and lagpasan tong Meralco who's really a great team, di ba? We saw them beat Eastern also. They're champion din sila few conferences ago. Very well coached. So I think they're at the top also ng standings or in the middle. So yeah, we will take it step by step. So first focus kami sa Meralco and then kung sino yung next.
Alright.
Sabi nga din ni Monzon, sabi din niya, one game at a time.
Yes.
So, isang mabilisan, shoutout mo si Franyo, bilis, nanonood. Sabi niya.
Shoutout doon sa superstar point guard namin, si Franyu.
Yan, maraming salamat, Lynn.
Alright. Thank you so much, Arvin Tolentino of the Northport Batang Pier. Coming up, the Signal HD Spikers have released a statement following the sudden departure of veteran Ces Molina and Riri Meneses. Find out what the team has to say when play-by-play returns. Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. In a surprising turn of events, veteran volleyball stars Ces Molina and Riri Meneses have parted ways with the Signal HD Spikers. The announcement was made by Avior Talent Management, which represents the two players. In a statement, Avior expressed gratitude to Signal for the opportunities given to Molina and Meneses over the past 3 years while wishing the team well. Signal, in its own official statement, revealed that Avior had notified them on January 6th about the players' decision to end their contracts to pursue unspecified opportunities abroad. The team had initiated contract renewal talks as early as October 2024, but claimed Molina and Meneses failed to respond and missed recent training sessions. Signal is now seeking legal advice over what they consider a material breach of the players' contracts. The departure is a blow to the HD Spikers as both players have been key contributors to the team's success. Signal is currently second in the standings of the 2024-2025 All-Filipino Conference with a 4-1 record. The HD Spikers will return to action on January 21 as they face Galleries Tower at the PhilSports Arena in Pasig City.
We've got an all-NBA lineup in tonight's highlight reel. Let's roll it right away. We handpicked, by the way, our favorites from the NBA's own top 10. Let's start in Milwaukee. What an up fake. And then, woo! Over Giannis. Take a look at Wemby, Victor Wembanyama. The circus acrobatic shot. Look at that. Wow, the grace. But the Bucks get the last laugh here as they limited Wemby to only 10 points. And the Spurs lose to Milwaukee 121-105. How about J-Dub, Jalen Williams? Take a look at the footwork. Oh, whoop. Almost a travel, but no, not a travel, as he did not lift his pivot foot there. What a move to beat the shot clock against Mobley, too. What a move there. J-Dub scoring 25 points, dishing out 9 assists for OKC. But unfortunately, the Thunder fall to the Cavs, 129-122. And one more. This time, our last play from the Pacers, Obi Toppin. Woo! The reverse. Vucevic could not do anything but just watch. Take a look at that move by Obi Toppin. Scoring 12 points, 5 boards as the Pacers beat the Bulls 129-113. What a move from Obi.
Thank you for the highlights, Andre. And before we go, our congratulations to former football star Patrick Reichelt and his wife, Chaser, as they welcome their little bundle of joy. Chaser posted on Instagram photos and a short video of their daughter, Amara Luna Reichelt, along with a caption that read, in part, quote, on January 4, 2025, our lives were forever changed. Amara Luna's birth comes just a few weeks after Patrick announced his retirement from football to begin a new chapter in his life with his family. Congratulations to Patrick and Chaser on the arrival of little Amara Luna.
So cute. Look at that.
Look
so
at that.
precious. Congratulations to you guys. Congrats, Rachel. Wow. That's a cute, cute baby girl right there.
Congratulations.
Wow. Congratulations again. Thank you to Arvin Tolentino for joining the show once again. Congratulations on Northport Bottom Care. That's all from us tonight. You can catch us again tomorrow, 9 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Filipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Latuncalao. Thank you for watching. Good night.